Hey there, I'm Collector B and welcome back to my channel. So today we've got an anime figure unboxing and review today. We've got an exciting one here, what I'm so happy for. We've got the 20th anniversary Portrait of Pirates, Warriors Alliance Maximum, Monkey D. Luffy, Gear 5 figure. A long title there, but like look at this box. Look how cool it looks already. It's really well designed and I'm so excited for it. This one is, it says on here the TV animation One Piece 25th anniversary, celebrating that. On the box it also says excellent model limited, and yeah, it's just cool in general. Monkey D. Luffy's name, and then the Gear 5 is in silver metallic on there. The window cutouts are gorgeous all over. They're really cool. So yeah, here's the box up close. Back, the other side, top here, and the bottom right there. And yeah, I have been a big One Piece fan for a very long time, more than 10 years. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, a long time coming, and this one is a gorgeous figure. You're gonna see it. We're gonna see it together. Yeah, and it looks big. Beautiful big figure. So let's get into this. All right, I'm ready for it. Ooh, look at this big blister pack. Gorgeous already. Opening it up. Greeted by Luffy's grinning face here, and there's definitely a smell, a really strong plastic smell. But otherwise, let's see, we'll start with down pick. This base. When I saw this figure, like the base attracted me as well as the figure itself. Just love the broad, big bases here. And this one is so impressive already. We've got this whole character almost in and of itself at the bottom here on the base. At the bottom we have like this part's kind of screwed in there at the bottom, and then you've got this gorgeous centerpiece. It's gorgeous. I love that there's golds and purples and blues all swirled together, some reds starting in the middle. Very cool. And on the base at the bottom here you see it says Gear 5, and it has this white and purple effect here. The Gear 5 is right there. Oh man, it's so gorgeous already. Love, love, love it. It's gonna tie so well with Luffy on top. Let's get him out next. Okay. And then we've got a lot of good protection here. Taken out of Luffy himself. Cloud paper. Oh, I love Luffy. Love it, and especially in this fun, vibrant Gear 5. Wow. Very cool. Okay, so let's see. Where is... Looking how to see. I don't think there's instructions on here. Okay, yeah, so I don't see instructions included, but we will be putting Luffy, of course, on the base here. There is a metal peg right there. So the question just is, where is the... Oh, I see it. There it is. Okay, so on Luffy's knee, on his right knee, there's a bit there, so that's probably where he's gonna be inserted there on the metal peg. But already, like, look at how large and broad everything is on him. The cloud feature effects is swirling around him. His face, so fun, so vibrant. Love it. The paint, the metallic effects, everything just gleams and shines. So cool. Just makes me so happy. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me put Luffy on the base. Here is Luffy in all his glory. I love that the base acts kind of like support. Once you slot him in to that metal peg part right there, the rest of the effects of his power help keep this back leg. You can see that. This back leg here is supported on the effects behind it. So it swings around and sits on top of it, which is genius, honestly. So you don't have more like metal pegs sticking out. Everything is nice and well hidden and just seamlessly blends together for the effect. So he's well supported and there's no risk of slanting over or falling or leaning. So, you know, genius design on that bottom part. And it just, there's this like shining glimmer, yeah, like everywhere you look on this, is just like beautiful gleaming colors of gold and blue and purple and just swirling all about. Yeah, and in different effects. So some of them are a little bit more see-through, some of the pieces, and some of them are very bold and solid. So it just works so nicely together, all swirling about there on the base. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's just like hard not to look at all of it, and then all the colors kind of gleam and change and morph into different colors. Absolutely gorgeous. I didn't expect to be like, so blown away already by just the base itself, because they're just gorgeous colors, all so nicely well put. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then, yeah, there's like pieces kind of slashing back, and then some more more thick and gelatinous kind of looking, you know, just like different kinds all on the base there. Very pretty. But anyway, working on up, because we got to move up from the base, right, to Luffy himself. And I love this power dynamic pose as he's like ready, lunging, leaning in, ready to attack. And yeah, I love his feet here. You can see the arch in the sandal, the arch in his foot, just like really dynamic in his pose there. The bendiness of his legs there really adds to that slightly cartoony effect there with his Gear 5 form. And then you have the gleaming kind of like silverish blue tint of his shorts there. They did really well with the etching of the cuffs, the ends of his shorts, and then all the folds and the fabric there really add to the realism. The purple of his belt definitely complements all of the purple down there and the swirls, everything coming around him. It has a shine to it, and then it gets more bold purple as it goes along the long ribbon there. Very cool. And then you have the skin of his upper torso, very nicely shaded, the skin tones and everything, and of course the X on his chest. And then moving up to his upper body there, you have all these swirls draped around him. So really impressively done. I love the height it gives it, the boldness as it surrounds him all over. Yeah, it's really kind of like a long boa, you know, wrapped around him. It's super cool. And then up to his arms there, love the splayed out hand there. They did really nicely with that on his left hand, and then he's fisted in his right hand with that fist there, pulling back for that punch. Very, very nicely sculpted. His coat there billowing with the wind and the dynamicness of his pose. Really nice. They have the gold button painted. And then his hat is behind him, and the shading is really, really nicely done. They have as if light were coming up from the top there, reflecting there, and then the shade, the darkness at the bottom of his hat, they painted that really nicely. And I think it's also like the darkness, like the purple hues are hitting and bouncing off the bottom side of his hat, because it has like some purple there on the band, the red band. It's really tinted purple, as if the light, the gleaming light from down here is bouncing up and hitting that. Very nice. Of course, the 3 slashes are there on his hat, and then there's a bit of red on the band of the top of his hat where it's all supposed to be red, but the light is bouncing on the bottom and casting that dark purple hue on the bottom part. So very, very well, nicely done. He has that string, of course, on the top there around his neck, bounced up because he has it slung behind him. And then that beautiful face of Luffy's so happy, so determined. He knows what's gonna happen. And yeah, he's really happy about it. And then they have the scar under his eye. Yeah, under this eye. Well done on his left. The eyebrows, very nice. Tinted white to match, of course, the rest of the power going on. And his hair, so well sculpted. Wow, Yeah, it looks really cool. It's kind of like, it has like that pointed shape going up, kind of like a Vegeta Goku hairstyle when they power up. But yeah, there's some swirls, really well sculpted, and a lot of spikes going on with his white hair. The purple also is bouncing onto the back of his head really nicely, just like it is on the bottom, bouncing on the bottom of his hat. So the hues and the shading, so impressive. Wow, wow, wow. And then of course we get to the cloud effects and the swirls around, draped around, all around him. They're in pieces. There are some lines that I can see where they make the connection points to the clouds around there, but I mean, there's only so much you can do to hide it. Yeah, because they're in multiple pieces. Like this is one piece, this part here, and then they're in chunks. So I get why they had to do it. It's not as seamless as I would like it to be, but you're not looking at like the cloud, the accumulation of the clouds. They help it to blend in, the lines, not perfectly, but for the most part you're not looking at those seams, so they're not very eye-catching. I mean, if you are like I am, like reviewing the clouds, yeah, you'll notice the seams, but otherwise, it as a whole, the metallic colors down here of the clouds, and then the fluffiness of the clouds up here, catching some of those hues. Otherwise it'd be more white and like white bluish pearl tint, but those hues are doing a really nice job. Like the paint, right, is the effects. They just made it look so cool, as if this light is bouncing off and getting reflected up here. So yeah, very well done. Spectacular piece. Like this is absolutely impressive. I didn't expect it to be this impressive. You know, you see pictures and everything and you have an idea of what it's gonna be, but like the bold metallic paints, they're so vibrant and everything, and it's like, yeah, it's totally believable to see these shades happening up here because these are such bold, darker colors, and then they got the hues matching so well, the tinting, everything, to be so convincing that a lot of light is happening, colors bouncing off of each other. It's just a really impressive paintwork. And yeah, and his pose in the middle, you know, Luffy is a really cool character. He's, you know, really joyful and powerful, of course. So like that power and that joy brought together so perfectly like this, it's absolutely impressive. And I am shocked that it's even more impressive than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, so very cool. Super impressed with this one. Definitely recommend it if you are a fan of Luffy. If you're collecting all the gears, you know, all of his forms, that's even more impressive to have all of these lined up. But this one's impressive to me, and I'm so happy I have it in my collection here. So yeah, what do you think? Is this one you'd be thinking about picking up? Are you a fan of Luffy like I am? Fan of One Piece? Yeah, but otherwise, absolutely impressed. So happy. Yeah. He is awesome, to put it succinctly. Yeah, so very, very happy with this one. Super pleased, yeah. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this one? Do you have any recommendations? What are you getting, pre-ordering? I always love to hear what you guys are gonna be getting because I think a viewer had commented what they were gonna be getting, and I think this Luffy figure was mentioned in one of their pre-orders that they had put on already. So when they mentioned this one, I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know. This one flew below my radar. I didn't even know about this one until it was mentioned in that comment. And so thank you. You know who you are, who left that comment. Thank you so much, because now Luffy is in my hands and I'm so happy about it. So thank you. And yeah, so yeah, definitely leave your recommendations for what you think I would like, or anyone. I mean, whatever you think, you know what's cool. Put it in the comments. Let us know what you're excited for. Yeah, that way we all can join in this together, because we are definitely in this together. So yeah, very happy. What do you think? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, definitely subscribe if you want to see more unboxings like this, hauls of anime figures and hauls of manga, and yeah, just fun stuff in general. So yeah, definitely stick around. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely do so. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you're excited for, what pre-orders you have going on, what you think about this Luffy here. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and making it to the end of this video. See you in the next one. Bye!